The National Institute of Design, NID, is one of the foremost multidisciplinary institutions in the field of design education, applied research, training, design consultancy services and outreach programs. It functions under the Ministry of Commerce and Industry, Government of India. IDS or Integrated Design Service are NID faculty-driven services to the people and nation. With 3 campuses at Ahmedabad, Gandhinagar and Bengaluru, NID supports different areas of design intervention.
Over the years, Integrated Design Services at NID has taken up projects varying from small scale industry to large scale industry, creating identities, exhibitions, and that way the industry has realized the importance of design. So the general awareness about design has percolated to different kind of industries and organizations, which has eventually led to NID becoming Institute of National Importance, because even government felt that design certainly is a differentiator which helps in better quality of life.
Integrated Design Service or IDS is a very important department in NID and functions in a very professional manner.
Client servicing is an integral part of NID's activities, and the mandate for the Integrated Design Services is to undertake client projects from government, semi-government and private organizations and deliver state-of-the-art design solutions in different design domains. And after approval of the project proposal, the project team headed by the faculty members starts the design process, which includes intensive research, design detailing, then concept development, and then fabrication of prototype, testing and final delivery of the design to the client.
A number of communication design projects are undertaken for the benefit of the common men.
See, in the last 16 years I have as a graphic designer worked on many projects, but there are 2 projects which I am really satisfied with as a designer. One symbol is the Right to Information logo. So how my symbol was created was that, as per the government's mandate, every institution, public institution, has to have a designated Right to Information officer, and on their door of their office this symbol has to appear. And it is very easy to recognize that wherever you see that particular symbol, the common person can make that connection that this is where I can go and get the information from the government. The other symbol which is equally significant, which concluded last year, is the symbol for Nota, which is none of the above options. In the ballot paper or on the voting machine, the last option which empowers the citizens to not vote for any of the candidates is called none of the above. So the symbol which I designed for that is a very simple visual which anybody across the country can recognize.
NID designers are helping the armed forces in big way by developing their resources.
Recently we have completed 3 projects for NPOL, that is the Naval Physical and Oceanographic Lab in Kochi. It is one of the research lab under the DRDO, Ministry of Defence. The first project was aesthetic and ergonomic enhancements of sonar consoles based on ergonomic principles and with special reference to human-machine interface. The second project was ergonomic and aesthetic enhancements on airborne winch system under the Anti-Submarine Warfare 350. The third project was styling of Tarangini, which is required for underwater depth and bottom surface hardness indicator.
Through the intervention of a professional agency like NID, we can make very ergonomic and aesthetic and sleek looking commercial like products even in the defense domain. We were very much impressed by the wealth of talent and knowledge available in NID in this particular domain, and also the professionalism and commitment of all the faculty members and staff of NID.
Several design interventions are undertaken for the support equipments of the Navy.
So we have recently concluded a project on ergonomic enhancement for 5 compartments for P-15A ship. The client was Muscat Dockyard Limited, Mumbai. So during research phase, our core focus was to identify exact nature of the ergonomic problem. Mainly they were recreational spaces and the dining areas for sailors and officers. So mostly larger group used to visit those spaces. So it becomes very important to consider the human anthropometry and the furniture's layout within those space, that how it can improve the overall movement and crowd formation when they stand in a queue for dining areas.
Keeping with the time and developing a new city, an excellent work is done in Gift City of Gujarat.
The manual designed by NID for Gift City is very simple to understand. The elements are very clearly defined of all the various types of signages, and even in execution part they are been very clearly defining the structural elements also, which helps us in executing the things very easy and very fast.
For the centenary celebration of 100th Science Congress, which was inaugurated by Honorable President of India, Shri Pranab Mukherjee, the stamp was designed by an NID designer.
I would like to talk about one of the interesting project of Centenary stamp design for Indian Science Congress. The real challenge was depicting the Centenary stamp in that particular small stamp, 100 years of Indian Science Congress. I have taken a child and the child is observing the nature with a very magnifying lens. So that was my stamp design concept.
Numbers of projects are undertaken to change the look of the railways, particularly monorail in Mumbai.
So this project is all about designing exterior color scheme for Mumbai monorail. The project was quite exciting because it has to represent the new infrastructure development in Mumbai, and which is almost talking about how Mumbai will look like in future. So we chose diverse, distinctly different colors in the train. As you see, there is a royal pink, apple green, ice blue, and these all colors are very fresh. You also see these different colors, and there is always an element of surprise which comes, which color of train will come.
Exhibition design is always a tradition at NID. Recently, the institute contributed in developing Sardar Patel exhibition, which was inaugurated by Prime Minister Shri Narendra Modi.
Uniting India Sardar Patel is an exhibition on integration of India and role of Sardar Patel, and we were told that they want a digital exhibition on Sardar Patel.
In Khetri, Rajasthan, an exhibition is developing on Swami Vivekananda. It is to make people aware of his great work.
So Khetri project has been a very interesting design task for us. Most important aspect of the project is that we are setting up a museum in a heritage building, which is 150-year-old palace.
World-class projects on jewelry design are also undertaken by experienced designers.
NID has undertaken a major project for the Gem and Jewelry Export Promotion Council, and this is about doing trends in lifestyle and consumer research and coming up with a trend book which focuses only on jewelry, and that is for the Indian jewelry industry. And looking back in the past, NID has been working with the Gem and Jewelry Export Promotion Council for over a decade now. NID initiated by setting up a traditional jewelry pavilion at the major trade shows that GJPC organize in the country. This is the India International Jewelry Show, which happens in Mumbai. how is a jeweler supposed to, understand and take advantage of that trend. So to be able to, convey that concept, and for them to be able to leverage on this whole concept of, cultural exchange, we have to translate it into design directions. So after research, this is exactly the point where design comes in, very, very strongly, and you have to create, thematic directions for them, and under each direction, even the cultural exchange direction as a trend, you have to give 3-4 look options. We have 6 trends, and we have worked out on about 17 to 18 different looks, or different directions, sub directions under each of the trends. So we have to translate it in terms of pictures, in terms of colors, materials, finishes, and also trend descriptors. And we also have to do, a short introduction of what the trend is all about.
Space and environment design for large government offices are also undertaken by our team.
The National Academy of Direct Tax, based in Nagpur, is an apex training institution of direct tax of Government of India, where they train their officers for their tax related activities, including Indian Revenue Service. So they were very proud of that NID is coming in the picture to design the interior. During the process, we have done a very detailed market study about the new materials and the new technology that available for interior space, like wall paneling, flooring and ceiling and lighting, all kind of thing. So actually, like this help us to collect lots of information about what is new in the market.
NID designers have not only worked on big projects, but for very young people too. For instance, they have designed bag for kids.
With the Madhya Pradesh Textbook Corporation, so they came up with this initiative of giving a free school bag to the first standard children. The interesting part of being faculty and NID taking up projects is that we hire students, we engage students in the projects, and in that and it's something called earn while learn, where student also gets some kind of income through this project. So I hired 4 students for this project. So they actually went around about 10 schools. They covered about 100 children. They measured, because we need to take anthropometric ergonomic data, and then we did 1:1 drawings of the mannequin child. We got the right bag sizes. We went around the market, what are the bags available. So the essential part intervention here was, we said the bag should be of a particular size, it should carry only 3 books, and it should discourage the children from putting any more books. This is a selected one.
NID is also helping other institutes to grow and spread design education.
In recent years, NID has helped develop the state government of Kerala and the state government of Uttar Pradesh develop 2 new design institutions. First one is called Kerala State Institute of Design, which is in Kollam. Another one is UP Institute of Design, which is being set up in Lucknow, Uttar Pradesh.
The institute's contribution is well appreciated.
We are working with NID for the last 12 or 13 years, and we have worked in different projects with different departments. But basically, we worked with mainly accessories design department and also their industrial design department. And in both cases, our experience was fantastic. But the biggest thing what about NID is that you just give them an idea, and what they come out in implementation of those ideas are really fantastic, because once you talk with them, work with them, and then they work it out with their students, and involvement of the students in the project also another is a striking fact. And NID has already made that identity, because once you talk about Indian design, the Indianness in their design is always something I think we as Indians should be proud about.
So over the last 5 decades, NID has successfully completed hundreds of projects for government and semi-government organizations and public sectors. Okay. Out of which we have selected 100 projects carried out by our faculty members, and we have compiled it and published in a book form, which is the Integrated Design Services, a compilation of professional projects. So it's a humble attempt to reflect on NID's contribution to nation in the area of design.
IDS also plays a significant role in helping the faculty to enrich their skills.
So IDS provides that opportunity. Sometimes there are projects where faculty member takes up, on which students work on these projects and everything. And also along with that, we have very interesting on while you learn scheme, whereby students can benefit financially also while working on the project. So students get both benefits on both the side, one while a real life experience, at the same time financial supports also that is provided.
IDS department thus not only helps the faculty but also helps the nation.
NID's commitment to excellence in design education, design practice, design thinking, makes it indeed a privilege to congratulate all of you graduating students today.